I think it's just really impactful to be growing your own food and then really showing the community how to grow it too, and passing on those skills to other people.
She doesn't want to miss her meal. She used to go in first. And started all this mess with me getting her in for.
I've never been around actual farms really before, so I was really curious to just learn more.
They're always helping someone else and giving that food away. It would be nice if it was a little easier to share that raw milk with people not having to have a share. Have learned to butcher with Scott, have done several pigs with him, and gained enough confidence to even do a sheep on my own.
Scott and I have been farming in some capacity for about 25 years, about 11 years here at this place. Mostly it was an idea to be able to provide food for ourselves, for our family, and know where our food was coming from.
Palatability is not good, from what I've been seeing. Yeah.
And to be able to share that with other people.
They ain't gonna have no more babies, I don't think. If they do.
Well, I'd prefer to wait and see if they're pregnant now.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I'll hold off on slaughtering. Everything is back to normal in her world. Start with chickens, like most people who didn't grow up farming, and then when I went to seminary and we moved to that state down south, we did hogs for the first time. And then when we got back up to Michigan, we lived in Shelbyville, and we started doing beef as well. Then somebody at Quaker meeting said, "Boy, I wish you had raw milk." And so I just ran with it. And that's really been a struggle to keep the raw milk going. But I like working with the cows and learning and things like that. That's the best way to develop a means of dealing with my own mistakes and shortcomings is to put them on display and realize that, the world's not going to end just because I made a mistake. I have several friends now that are farming pieces of land in the city as long as they can. And I don't know how long the city will allow that to continue. Meat doesn't come from Myers, and it requires the sacrifice of some living thing.
It's always a surprise each day. Sometimes there's cows out, sometimes it's a normal day. It's simple, but everything is amazing here.
I don't need to be making things for somebody else who's making millions when I can make food for my own family and make food for my neighbors and people who need it.
I'm working on trying to get the scrap in order, and I'm going to try and pull the Ford out of the weeds to get some stuff out of that. Enough straw to recycle outside of the cast tin, and there's a half a bag of wood chips to spot dry.
I want to connect people with the environment and make people more aware of things that they can do. And I want a place where I can do my farming and a place where I can build a community.
Setting up a pig pen for some breeding hogs so we can start selling pigs. But all the cows enjoyed them and scratched themselves against them and knocked almost all of them out of the ground. I've always enjoyed physical work or something you can see the result of. The more and more I worked for other people and big corporations and places where they didn't know who you were or whatever, this is a lot more rewarding.
But I really want to get rid of them so they don't spread to the calves and continue along. Because the virus usually goes away on its own, and this one hasn't. So I'd like them to all be cleared up. I just don't know if we can use that with any integrity or not. It seems all right to me because it's castor oil.
Yeah.
Which,
Castor oil, salicylic acid, and
Salicylic acid is probably what's going to help.
yeah, it burns them off.
I do a lot of the facility maintenance work, the electrical work, building, the construction, planning. I have a sawmill. I drink an awful lot of milk. And this certainly helps.
And so if we can create a repeatable model where other folks can choose to be as diverse as our stock is or just specialize in one thing, that they've got an idea of what it means to try something new and fail and then try it again and fail better.